After months of silence, Kim Ji-won has finally spoken about Kim Soo-hyun, and her heartfelt words have taken the internet by storm. Fans who have followed the quiet tension and unspoken chemistry between the two stars were completely unprepared for what she revealed. Her words were not only emotional but carried a tone of sincerity and vulnerability that instantly reignited conversations about their close bond both on and off the screen. What began as a casual mention in an interview quickly evolved into a viral sensation, spreading across every social media platform as fans dissected every phrase, every pause, and every subtle expression she made while speaking about him. For months, speculation had been swirling. Ever since their on-screen collaboration, fans have been captivated by the depth of emotion Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun managed to portray together. Their chemistry was electric, natural, and deeply believable to the point where audiences wondered if the connection might have extended beyond acting. Yet, both stars chose silence, gracefully avoiding any direct comment that could feed rumors or distort the narrative of their work. That silence made Kim Ji-won's recent words all the more powerful. When they finally came, during a recent event, when Kim Ji was asked about her experience working alongside Kim Soo-hyun, her demeanor shifted. She smiled, paused for a moment as if weighing her words carefully, and then spoke with a tenderness that immediately caught the attention of everyone in the room. "Working with him changed me," she said softly. "He's someone who gives so much. Not just as an actor, but as a person. I learned to be more honest with my emotions because of him." That simple statement was enough to set the internet ablaze. What struck fans most was the emotion in her tone. Kim Jan is known for her calm and reserved personality, someone who doesn't easily express her private thoughts publicly. But this time, there was no hiding the warmth in her voice or the fondness that lingered in her eyes as she spoke about Kim Soo-hyun. The sincerity was undeniable. It didn't sound like a rehearsed answer meant to appease reporters. It sounded real. It sounded personal. Social media platforms instantly flooded with clips and translations of her statement. Fans began analyzing her words frame by frame with hashtags like Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun dominating global trends. Some fans claimed they could see her fighting back tears. Others noticed how she laughed shyly after mentioning him, as though she realized the weight her words carried. Whatever the truth was, one thing became clear: the emotional connection between these two stars continues to fascinate millions. Within hours, entertainment portals across Asia picked up the story. Headlines described her words as unexpected, emotional, and deeply touching. Online communities began buzzing with renewed speculation about the nature of their relationship. Were Kim Ji's words simply admiration for a respected co-star, or was there something more beneath the surface? The ambiguity only fueled more curiosity. Even celebrities quietly liked or commented on Pump about them, as if hinting that perhaps everyone had noticed the same spark who has remained mostly private about his personal life. This public recognition from Kim Ji must have carried meaning. Fans revisited past interviews where he had spoken about her in glowing terms, calling her one of the most emotionally grounded actresses he's ever worked with. He had also mentioned that she brought out a side him that he hadn't explored before, a statement that now feels even more profound in light of her recent comments. Industry insiders have often spoken about their shared respect and natural rhythm on set. Crew members have described how they rarely needed direction during emotional scenes, because their timing and energy seemed to flow effortlessly together. They didn't just act, one staff member recalled. They understood each other in silence. Sometimes we forgot the cameras were rolling. That kind of synergy doesn't happen often, and fans have never stopped hoping that their on-screen connection might reflect something deeper behind the scenes. After Kim Ji's statement went viral, fans began revisiting old clips, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage from their drama. Every glance, every small gesture, every shared laugh now carried new meaning. Edits filled social media, showing slow-motion moments where their eyes met or where Kim Soo-han subtly smiled at her during filming breaks. The fandom quickly reignited, declaring that their bond was too genuine to ignore. Even those who had moved on from the initial wave of rumors found themselves drawn back in by the undeniable sincerity in her words. What makes this revelation even more powerful is the timing. For months, both stars had been working on separate projects, avoiding any public overlap or interaction. Fans assumed their closeness had faded, replaced by professional distance. Yet, Kim Ji-won's statement shattered that perception entirely. It suggested that whatever they shared, be it friendship, respect, or something deeper, had endured despite the passing time and the silence between them. Entertainment commentators have since praised Kim Ji-won for her honesty. In an industry where stars often choose safe, polished responses, her words stood out as refreshingly authentic. She didn't try to deny or downplay her connection with Kim Soo-han. Instead, she acknowledged it with grace and emotional clarity. Many called it one of the most sincere moments of her career, proof of her integrity and her courage to speak truthfully about someone who had clearly left a lasting impression on her life. Meanwhile, Kim Soo-han has not yet responded publicly, which has only added more intrigue. Fans are eagerly waiting for his reaction, hoping he might echo her sentiments or even make a subtle acknowledgement during his next appearance. Some believe that his silence is deliberate, a way of preserving the purity of her words without turning them into a spectacle. Others, however, think he may soon break his silence to share his own side of the story, which would undoubtedly send the internet into another frenzy. What's undeniable is that Kim Ji-won's words have reignited global affection for the two actors. Fans who adored their chemistry on screen now find themselves emotionally invested once again, reliving every scene and conversation they ever shared. Their names have become inseparable once more, just as they were when their drama first captivated millions around the world. Even critics who usually remain detached from fan-driven narratives have admitted that the emotional depth of their bond is something special. One article described their connection as art, imitating life and life reflecting art. It's rare, they said, to see two performers so perfectly aligned in emotion and presence, both in character and as individuals. Kim Ji's heartfelt acknowledgement only reinforced what so many had already sensed, that there was something extraordinary between them. Fans have been posting heartfelt messages online thanking Kim Ji-won for her honesty and vulnerability. Many shared how deeply her words resonated with them, describing the way she spoke about Kim Soo-han as genuine love in its most respectful form. Whether it's romantic love, deep friendship, or artistic admiration, no one can deny that her statement carried emotional weight far beyond the surface. In a world where celebrity relationships and collaborations are often treated as fleeting entertainment, moments like this remind fans why they fell in love with storytelling in the first place. It's not about gossip. It's about connection. It's about the way two people through their shared passion for acting can touch hearts across the globe simply by being authentic. Kim Ji-won's words, though few have accomplished that effortlessly. Now, as the world waits to see how Kim Soo-han will respond, one thing is certain: the bond between these two stars has captured hearts once again. Whether or not they ever define what they truly mean to each other, their emotional honesty has already left an indelible mark. And sometimes, as fans have beautifully put it online, the most powerful love stories aren't written in scripts. They're spoken in moments like this. Kim Ji-won's words were not just about admiration. They were a window into something real, a connection that continues to resonate beyond the cameras and beyond the silence. And perhaps that is why the world can't stop talking about them, because in their story, everyone sees a reflection of something we all long for: sincerity. understanding, and the kind of bond that time can't erase.